Morning guys, there's something quite addictive about recording this to a point where I almost want to do it every single time I play it, but nothing really happens every single time I play it, so I'm trying to sort of limit my YouTube upload and potential boredom to you guys by only uploading when something interesting happens. So if you're seeing this, chances are something interesting that I've not recorded before has happened. Okay. Alright, so I'm getting to the point now where I just walk into the nearest thing I find if I know I'm going to walk somewhere big and open, because nothing really happens in the big open spaces. Okay, so this is the house where you start, so let's go and see if there's anything happening in the rooms. I've not had any dreams about this game yet, which is weird because when I really get into games I have quite a lot of dreams about them. Like most things, if I get into TV or anything like that, I often have dreams about that. I'm quite a superficial character, to be honest with you. That's a bit nice. I like that. Let's see what else is going on down here. Because normally when I really get into games I have dreams, so when I was playing a lot of Left 4 Dead a couple of weeks ago, I'd have dreams almost every night that I was fighting off the zombie horde, and in particular... Ooh. Oh, it stopped breathing. And in particular, I was fighting off the tank, which is for people who don't play Left 4 Dead, one of the huge, really hard to beat bosses that will basically, if you're unprepared, will knock seven bells out of you. So, and that happened for about a week while I was playing the game intensively. And that hasn't happened so far with the stream. And with this game, you can see, I'm even referring to it as a dream. So I can't be that sort of obsessed with it, and I've got to be honest, I can feel it sort of petering out. I want to keep playing because I want to see if there's anything new, but I keep seeing the same things over and over again. So I'm sort of running a little thin, and nobody online from what I've seen, I'm trying not to look too much so I like to discover things for myself, but no one I've seen online has managed to compile a list of things you can see in this game. I wouldn't think it'd be too difficult to do. I mean, with lots of people have been playing it, and now the sort of avenue of the internet and everything like that. I did not know you could go on this ride. That is pretty cool. I walked into the ride before, but nothing happened. I really didn't know you could go on it. That's pretty awesome. Well, that was pretty cool. Okay, cool, so there's another way to interact with the environment there. You can see I've managed to get all the way down to the bottom of the downer, the grey box right above the W, but that dream was really not bad at all. It lasted all of 3 minutes. It involved, I think, the neutral location of that house and then going through to the violence district where I saw nothing, not even stuff I've seen before. So I don't really know what the explanation for that is. I promised that I'd have another look at Flashback and see what it actually does, but I've got to be honest, as soon as I stepped in here I was bored. Oh, this is where I was a second ago, so how did I manage to get on the ride then? That clearly wasn't it. I'm back in the violence district. And it's over again. I really don't understand how the flashback mode works. I think I need to do a bit more research so I can sort of use it efficiently. But when I can find a cliff or something, I'll throw myself off it and start a proper dream again. Just understand it. Don't, Mr. Grey. So he just keeps walking in with me. That's a little less scary. I assume that he would keep following me. I was thinking when I first did the flashback mode, maybe those little bouncing baby looking things represent the number of dreams, so their numbers seem to vary. But obviously I paid way more than 4 dreams. It doesn't seem to be any sort of direction, you know. Just looking for a cliff now, just chuck myself off over a hole to fall down. Oh. Yes, I know, your story is very sad. It's just a level. It's just the time, okay. I was going to see. That's fine. I don't think there's any way I can... It's pretty cool. Kill myself here, I should stop saying kill myself, because obviously you don't. That's not what happens. Oh, there you go. You can't walk into these two, do nothing. I also discovered that you may be able to sometimes see your feet and sometimes see your hands. I was hoping that would kill me. Alright, let's just go around here. Oh. That was a bit abrupt. Okay, let's just get to start this time. I discovered you seem to be able to sometimes see your feet, but I can't tell whether you can actually see your feet or whether that's just the graphics underneath or going a little bit haywire for some bizarre reason. And in this particular one, if I can find it, the girl who plays football on her own, I swear when you go over there you can see your hands if you stand in a particular area. Again, this could just be the graphics messing up. Hopefully I can find her to show you. Right, if she's no, she's not a little bit earlier. Could be totally wrong, could be graphics messing up, but I did it a couple of times. And you seem to be able to see something that looked like, you know, weird looking hands. They didn't look like fingers and thumbs, they look like they're wearing mittens, for example. I can't find her, she's normally here, but unfortunately she seems to have disappeared, so just have to hope that I get her and manage to record her, which I will do. If I find her again, I'll deliberately record that, even if it's only a little 2-minute thing rather than the whole dream. Our friend the peacock. And I think he always transports you to the same place. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Oh, Mr. Grey, leave me alone. Yeah. I wonder how long you can keep him in your sight for. Where is he walking towards? So he's not even walking towards you, and if you stay well enough away, your screen doesn't even flash. Yeah, so the peacock, as far as I can tell, always transports you to here. Where's the train coming? Probably make me jump either way. Oh, there it is. I will be, I mean obviously if you've heard so far I've done it anyway, but I will be putting up this video purely because of the whole riding the Ferris wheel thing. Because I didn't know you could do that before, and I'm not sure, because I don't know how I did it. I'm not sure I'll be able to replicate it again. So I'll put it up. Shows a little bit of interaction. Whenever I have dreams about platform fair rides, Ferris wheels in particular, they always collapse. And it's horrible, it's so horrific. And not funny at all. Nightmare I have every couple of months, where I don't like fun fairs and stuff. I don't like amusement rides. I didn't like them before I started having the dreams about them anyway, but in particular now I've started having horrific dreams. I hate them even more. So in my dreams, that Ferris wheel would have come tumbling down. And it doesn't normally involve me, I'm normally just a spectator. I'm not, you know, it's not about me being on the ride and therefore being injured or anything like that. It's just about me seeing this horrific thing happen. It's not just with Ferris wheels, it's with roller coasters, anything really that's sort of, I don't know, a structure that's available at amusements will freak me out. Oh, give myself a chills just thinking about that. So that would be something, if this game was remade, that can manipulate in your fears, I can imagine if they got the technology to sort of plug your mind into a video game and take advantage of all your joys and all your fears. That'd be fantastic. Weird face men, and it's done again. And you can see I'm filling quite a lot of the boxes, but without figuring out how I fill in the boxes, I don't see how it's possible to fill them all in. You probably can by accident, but I've got to be honest, I can't envision myself playing this game intensively for too long. But I'm sure I can do 10 minutes every day or so and slowly fill it in that way. But that would probably take even longer, because you can and I have revisited all the boxes that I've already filled in. I'm just sort of whistling down the time now, trying to see something interesting before the time runs out in a couple of minutes, so bear with me. Right. Trying to explore somewhere different here to see if anything else goes on. Oh, okay. See, again, it's put me all the way down there. And you saw that dream, it was relatively short with nothing happening, which makes me wonder if, when that happens, did I miss something in the dream? Or, did it want me to deliberately go and seek out the hanging girl, and then that would have made it really, really low. But I've seen it before, and it's not been that low, so it doesn't really seem to be patterned. Which is frustrating in a weird way, considering this game has no goals. Oh yeah, I've seen this weird pig thing before. Makes me jump a little bit. I mean, it's a goal you set for yourself, really, isn't it? I've set the goal that I want to fill in all the squares, and I guess that's in a way, the only objective of the game. I want to see everything and fill in all the squares, but because nobody so far has compiled a list of all the things you can see, just sort of vague, you could see this, you could see that sort of stuff, then it's impossible for me to say whether I've seen everything. So, to me, just filling in the boxes would be significant. Maybe once I've filled in all the boxes, I'll try and myself to complete a journal of things that you can see in this game. But how will I know it's complete? I'll have to watch some videos and sort of pick from there as well. I've been trying not to watch the videos too much because I want to sort of discover things myself, and I don't really want to sort of be in areas trying to look for X, Y and Z happening, because X, Y and Z may not happen there for me. It may not happen until later. But especially with this land, which obviously you normally get annoyed with, and either the dream finishes or you finish the dream before you've explored it all, it's impossible to know what else could be going on. I mean, to me it seems infinitely big, it's probably not. It's just really difficult to get your bearings. Okay, so I'm starting to run out of time a little bit here, and nothing really interesting is happening. Same as I've said before, if you've got any questions, comments, anything like that, I've updated the thumbnails for the videos and put the tags on, so they should be easier to find if anybody's interested. And like I said, I know I'm not the only person doing this, and I appreciate what I'm saying is not unique at all. But I hope to someone who's a little bit interested. Oh, that's rather disturbing. Okay. If I don't get a low dream for that, I'm going to be very surprised, because all I did was run for a tunnel and then a woman's head fell off. Oh look, dancing things! It's almost towards the end of my recording that I start to get interesting things, I've noticed. So probably a lot of people have sat through. Oh, see, why wasn't that lower? I don't think 2 dancing cuddly toys really outweigh a woman's head falling off. Anyway, so people have probably sat through this, got bored halfway through, turned off, and missed that interesting bit at the end. So I'm sorry about that, and I will record next time I find something interesting. Thank you guys, bye!